This is actually the first time I'm meeting face to
Yes,
face.
yes.
But I've read her story when I first joined the company, and I was blown away. I've been following her online platform because she definitely has a lot to contribute and a lot to offer to all of us to read. And when you hear her story, it always, it's a tearjerker for me. And so I think that, you know, you're someone who can really get the message across to so many people and help all of us get that message across.
Well, let's thank you again to Elaine. She did a great job. So, how many of you have seen Lethal Weapon? There's a lot of men in here, so I expect all those hands to go up. Okay? All right. I think this is from the first one. Okay? Well, now the next question is, how in the heck does that have anything to do with me? Okay? Well, that was me almost 7 years ago, except the difference is instead of me waiting to be blown up if I stood up, I'd thrown my back out. I went to the bathroom. I'm not quite sure how that happens, but if anybody has any insight, come see me. We need to talk because I'm still contemplating that one. In any case, this incident, coupled with crashing on a quad runner down the mountain in West Virginia, started me on a chronic pain journey. Now, that's also on top of a couple of health issues that I currently deal with every day. One of them is MS. I was diagnosed in 2008 with that. And then I've been dealing with scoliosis all my life. With all these pieces in hand, I'm sure some of you can imagine how painful that can be for any individual, whether it's me or somebody else, especially if they've had hip surgery, back surgery, whatever. So I wanted to find a way to not have to deal with. I wanted to find a non-pharmaceutical way to deal with this. And I've done physical therapy. I do physical therapy on and off for years with success, but then I backslide because I can't afford to do maintenance. So again, I needed to find something as an alternative. So to a wonderful person that I met, we were only acquaintances for a while, was Bambi. I need to thank her for introducing me to the product, and Ricky for giving me this opportunity to just stand up in front of all you guys today. This has been an amazing experience or journey, or whatever. And when I put this on last June, I was limping. I was having a terrible time. Well, I wasn't having a terrible time, but I was limping. I was limping pretty well. And then I also have chronic back pain, so it was hard. It was hard to walk a long time. It's hard to stand. For me to stand here today for this little 10-minute blurb, I'm going to be up here. I wouldn't have done this a year ago. Had they asked me, I would have sat down in a chair. It wouldn't have happened. But since I have put this on, not only have I noticed a difference, but people in my life have noticed a difference who didn't even have a clue had anything to do with this product. I can reach my cabinets. So, me being short, I'm up on my tippy toes, up above the stove, trying to reach something, Well, I'm really short. So when I stand up there, I still couldn't get into the cabinet, not even an inch. When I put this on, I can actually at least reach into the front of the cabinet. That's not a big deal. You can get a score for that. My other issue was going up and down stairs. I hang on to your life. We have 3 stairs out the back door. I grab the wall. I can't, I'm not comfortable enough, wasn't comfortable enough going down the stairs by themselves without holding on to something. Well, this device has provided me an opportunity. I at least now, I do not hold the stairs. I do not hold the stairs for dear life anymore. I do still struggle. This is a process. I'm not going to get better overnight. This is not a be-all, end-all. But how much better is my life now that I can get up these stairs, that I can just walk down or up just a couple of stairs without fear of falling, without fear of, plummeting face first, because I've done that plenty. This has provided me an opportunity to be more stable in my steps. As I wear it, I wear it up longer than others, and that is because I do have chronic issues. So I go to the park with my daughter now. I can actually stand up there and play with her. I get up there and I can stand there now. We can do a little walking. That's still an issue, but I can still do some walking. I can go longer distances. We stood up in October, freezing cold outside, for 4 hours. I stood out there in this thing. The next day I couldn't hardly move. Right. I was just standing there talking to you like nothing, walking back and forth, talking to people, whatever. The next day I couldn't hardly move. Well, because as Elaine was saying, it takes all the pressure off your joints and it brings them right back into your muscles. So as I'm standing there, this was my workout Saturday. That's what I was doing. And so all of these little things together have made me a believer. My back pain is not as bad. I can, like I said, I can stand here now and do something like this. I was terrified to come here. I was terrified to come to Houston. I am a traveler. I have traveled up until about 3 years ago when I got laid off. I traveled 2-3 times a year because I loved it. I love to travel. I hate to fly, I love to travel. This was the first time I was on a plane in 3 years. I was terrified to come, not because of the travel, not because of the plane, because I knew I would have to get from outside of my car to the runway or to the terminal, to the gate. Yeah, I know they have SkyCap. I know they have assistance available, but my gosh, I'm not that old yet. So, I'm stubborn. That's just all there's to it. So, and I didn't want people to know that I had that difficulty. I actually got through the Charlotte airport just fine. Now, had I had to do that again that same day, that may not have been the situation. But I knew I could do it, and that's because I'm wearing this. That's because I spend a lot of my time in this. I feel more comfortable walking around wearing this every day if I'm doing laundry, if I'm doing grocery shopping, if I'm playing with my daughter. I don't know, if I'm just standing up in front of everybody talking. This is what feels comfortable for me. This is how I feel. This, this feels so comfortable that I just do it. I walk around town with it on. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. It's relieving my pain. It's allowing me the ability to have my life back, at least to a certain extent. I got MS and scoliosis. They're not going away. Okay, they're not going away. But do I have something in my arsenal that's going to provide me the motivation, the inspiration, and the ability to get up and do something and allow me to spend that time with my daughter and my family, at least in some way. And I only say it that way because I don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting in the chair. I just don't know that. But I know what I know. I know now. I am walking. I am walking well enough to spend time with my daughter, to get up and down the stairs, and to do some of the things that I really, really need to do. I've got a 6-year-old, actually, that's my next picture. That's my 6-year-old daughter. And she is what keeps me motivated and what keeps me going. Her comment to me yesterday when I called her on the phone, Mommy, did you get enough sleep on the plane? I said, well, no. She said, what, are you kidding me? So, anyways, for the women out there, this top picture just shows you can get them in your peep toe sandals. It is possible. Okay. This one I've got black sandals on. I'm wearing it under a skirt. So this was day 1. That was the first, my first pain-free clinic. And then actually here I'm wearing it. We were in Kentucky. So, and then this this is an entrepreneurial group, women entrepreneurs that I'm a part of. So, to let you guys know, this is amazing. You are only going to know how amazing it is when you get out there and try it on for yourself. You will absolutely be amazed. There's no better way to put it than that. So, thank you very much.
This has to motivate anyone to be a part of what I talked about, the mission of changing the lives of 10 million people across the world as a start. And just can't, I mean, how can you go another week without sharing this story or without just going to someone and saying, try it on and see what it does for you? Whether you're involved with the project or whether you're a customer or not, you really touched me a lot, and I appreciate you getting up here, sharing this, and standing up here and doing this. So just give a hand for it.